you'd say anything. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the things that was said is contradicting some of the things that's already been said. Okay? It just don't make no sense to me. But the things that I was interested in as far as the conversation was really just what they had to say, because I don't believe everything I hear, and unless I hear it myself, it's kind of hard for me to present it as facts. Um but this female, allegedly, her name is Cash, I guess, she allegedly drove from Atlanta. But I also thought that I heard her say that she was from Detroit originally, but then that got contradicted. So I don't know. But anyway, that's just some thoughts off the top of my head. But hold on. Let me do this too, because I got to put something else in here. But in the meantime, let me go here.
How you doing?
Fine,
Good. We came here from Georgia on a whole nother note. And I just wanted to ask you about the Naziyah Harris case. How do you feel, if you don't mind?
we not being rude.
I just feel like I'm a mother. I'm on your side. You the sister?
Yeah.
You the mom?
Yeah. No.
How do you feel now that they're asking or they're blaming you for what's going on?
Can we ask you,
Are you recording?
I am. You don't
No,
want me
ma'am.
to record?
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
And I want you to watch me cut it off. How you doing?
Okay, so I do always notice just a couple interactions that I've seen with them. I noticed that Shannon follows Marquita. I noticed that when Mark D and them went, and I just noticed it just now because Shannon wasn't gonna even say nothing about the phone until she sensed that Marquita was about to say something with the phone. So she kind of just finished her sentence or whatever. But yeah, what do y'all think about that interaction? I think it was pretty brave of the people that actually put up on her like that. Let me delete something so I can throw something else in here, y'all. Oh yeah, we can do that. Hold on.
All of this going on and stuff, she was thinking about moving already.
Away. Y'all neighbors be weird. Y'all neighbors be acting weird.
Yeah, no,
Now?
before all of this had
They
already.
probably know better.
Yeah,
No.
before all of this had already happened, my plans was already to move. I was supposed to move last year.
Yeah.
In 23, 28, in late 23.
And it make you just want to move in silence because everything you do, they gonna twist. They gonna twist. They gonna make it right there.
That that it hurts my heart that they keep saying my daughter was the 11-year-old girl that had got moved by her dad.
Oh, wow.
So they just made some whole
no,
shit.
it was
Creating their own
I hope y'all don't
narrative.
be reading that stuff.
Baby, we don't look.
I wouldn't read that
Baby,
shit.
no, it's like everything that what people's like. I got my friends, they be sending me this.
Right.
And like, look at this shit, and I'm like, just
Cause
let
look,
them
even
be
if
the
y'all gotta think about it like this, even if it did go a whole nother way, you know what I'm saying? They gonna blame y'all for whatever way it went.
I mean,
whatever way it went, they gonna say something bad.
Really,
they gonna say something.
So do you believe that he did it? Like, kill her?
with all the evidence and stuff, I'm looking at he brought see the other baby mama. I didn't even know that he had a baby mama on the west side. Right. All of this going on is
Okay, now that they did not answer that last question. And she switched the conversation very oddly, unless see, I'm not looking at their face, so I don't know which one of them is talking. I don't know if one interrupted the other and they just started talking about something else, but that didn't go together. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put something else in here. Wait a minute, did I already?
all of this going on and stuff, she was thinking about moving already.
Away.
Way.
Y'all neighbors be
No,
weird.
no.
Y'all neighbors be acting weird.
Yeah, but no,
now,
before all of this had already...
They probably know better.
Yeah, before all of this had already happened, my plans was already to move. I was supposed to move last year.
Yeah.
In 23, 28, in late 23.
And it make you just want to move in silence because everything you do, they going to twist. They going to twist. They going to manipulate it.
That it, you know, that it hurts my heart that they...
Now, she just said I was supposed to move last year, and then she said 23. So when Shannon said she got pregnant, was it 23 or 24? See, it would be nice to know when they actually recorded this stuff, because I don't know. But I do know that was Marquita that I do believe that said that, because I remember Dre saying that they have moved. They moved at the same time, that around the same time that they moved down the street. So I'm not sure exactly when she recorded this, but I'm gonna let this play.
All of this going on and stuff, she was thinking about moving already.
Away. Y'all neighbors be weird.
No.
Y'all neighbors be acting weird.
Yeah, but no, before all of this had already...
They probably know better.
Yeah, before all of this had already happened, my plans was already to move. I was supposed to move last year.
Yeah.
In 23, 28, in late 23.
And it make you just want to move in silence because everything you do, they going to twist. They going to twist. They going to manipulate it.
That it, you know, that it hurts my heart that they keep saying my daughter was the 11-year-old girl that had got looked by her dad. It wasn't my daughter.
Oh, wow.
So they just made some old
it was
I hope y'all don't be reading that stuff.
Baby, we don't look.
I wouldn't read
Baby,
that
no,
shit.
it's like everything that would people's like, I got my friends, they be, sending me this.
Right.
And like, look at this shit. And I'm like, just
because
let
look,
them
even
be
if y'all gotta think about it like this, even if it did go a whole nother way, you know what I'm saying, they gonna blame y'all for whatever way it went.
I mean,
whatever way it went, they gonna say something bad.
Really,
they gonna say something.
So do you believe that he did it? Like, kill her?
With all the evidence and stuff, I'm looking at he brought the other baby mama. I didn't even know that he had a baby mama on the west side. Right. All of this.
Do y'all see how they cut in on that when she was trying to... Do you think that he did this and then they jumped in talking about the other baby mama? So that makes me think one twin was talking and the other one butted in like, don't answer that question. Like, that don't even make sense to me how they butted in like that or changed the subject. And then she said that wasn't, it break her heart or hurt her heart that people saying that it was her daughter, the 11-year-old, but she's saying it wasn't her daughter. It was it was his other kid. So is that better? Neither one of them is good. And we know everybody was tampered with or tested. You see what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody safe around this dude, and everybody knew it. They knew it. It wasn't no mystery. I wonder what she was finna say, because she said he bought, and then the subject changed. That's crazy how they changed it, ain't it? It was just like, hold on now, we ain't gonna answer that one. Shout out to Strength from Within. How you doing, fam? That's crazy. So I heard not my daughter, and she was saying something about friends send her stuff, like when people are talking mess, somebody is letting her know every time somebody is talking about them. And then she said people don't something, and it's just like they was talking over them. You couldn't get it out. I don't even know why they was doing all this talking. That's crazy. But I did hear the girl say that she recognized it and wished that they wouldn't have been talking over them, or her friend, she said, was talking over them. And another thing I just find odd is that the friends are not talking. Like, y'all did this together and then all of a sudden y'all not talking. So did they do this I did hear her say that she did this in 25. She did this in 2025. But y'all just heard Marquita say last year, and she said 2023. But we do know that Shannon was pregnant. We do know that she was already pregnant and all of that stuff because if you go back to the beginning, when her family, Jernell and Kiwana, went on the advocacy channel, Jernell talked about it on that channel, saying that Shannon would have had 6 kids and she had a miscarriage or whatever, or she lost one. So that actually, the advocate channel that they were on was actually the same day of the preliminary hearing. And another thing that I was looking at with this is that I remember somebody telling me that they were doing construction around the same time that Naziyah, somewhere around the time that Naziyah went missing. Now, I know that the lady said, the one that's Cash said that she recorded this in 2025. So I am curious to know, what were they doing? I mean, it looked like they was doing some type of construction, but the person has said that they had the streets tore up. And you know, they could have did something slick with that. But I don't know. Another thing that I noticed is they had went into the store and they were talking to the guy that works in the store. I don't know if I think it did. Yeah. Dang, where's my other thing? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let me go here. My screen is still jacked up, y'all. It look infrared. My screen looks infrared. So annoying. But I can see it on my device, on my phone. See, Marquita's tying her shoe down there, look like. And Shannon is just looking thoroughly confused. Yet she told them all kind of information. Like, that don't make sense to me. You know, I know that Jarvis has a type. And it is that you be, you know, a little slow motion. Look. See, she telling her she don't want her to record. Okay, let me go to this other video. Wait, let me see what y'all saying first. Why would Shannon open up to a stranger? No, exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I remember, who was it? Okay, like Roxy had pointed out that Shannon literally posted the morning prayer on her page. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she lacked common sense, right? Because Roxy even was like an old numbnut freaking, what's her dang name? Shannon put it on there. She put it on Facebook. Knowing your mama cussing like a sailor, but you want to present it like, oh, look at us. We do this every morning before the kids go to school. She just, and then Jernell said that she called her and told her about what Jarvis did to the little girl downstairs, and she said, what you calling me for? Did you call the police? Like, is he still there? Is he still living or whatever? So yeah, I think it's a little blur there, you know, where the common sense is supposed to be at. Shannon, you're sick. You knew he was a top tier. Exactly. A tier 3. You didn't about yourself, nor the baby girl. You're disgusting. Look at her. No, ma'am, you can't record. It was only after her sister said it though. After she knew her sister was about to say it. Okay, let me play this one.
Cool ass nigga, like you pull up, you want to smoke.
He
was most definitely never like, seen no type of this side of him. What person, what man or woman inside their right mind is gonna say, "Hey, I'm a pedophile"?
Yeah,
still dating me? No.
Okay, now I gotta stop it already because she already lying. Like, first of all, on Mark D channel, we do remember that Shannon said that Jarvis told her. He told her. And if society can give him another chance, so can she, right? So now she's sitting up here acting like she didn't know. Talking about ain't nobody in their right mind gonna tell you. Ma'am, your story is changing. BFF in chat. Hey, BFF. Wait a minute. She handed them babies to that sick man. Exactly. She approved it all. Everything came through them. Naziyah didn't do nothing without getting permission, and they allowed it. Period. Point blank. That's what they did.
Cool ass nigga, like you pull up, you want to smoke. He was most definitely never like, seen no type of this side of him. What person, what man or woman inside their right mind is gonna say, "Hey, I'm a pedophile"?
Yeah,
still dating me? Nobody is going to say to come out and let me and say, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that." You know what I'm saying? And like when I first met his sister, I reached out to her on Facebook. She the first time she ever seen my daughter, my first child, when my daughter was 9 months.
You got
old.
So pretty ass kids. You and him ain't got no kids together?
Who?
You and Jarvis?
All 5 of my kids belong to him.
Damn.
All 5 of them.
Damn.
All 5. And people keep saying it's like, oh, I'm not showing.
I feel like
grief,
the sister,
no emotions. How can you? If I lost a baby before I even knew my own daughter, my own niece was gone. I was pregnant around the same time. I lost my baby last year, May 4th. So how? I'm still grieving. So how can you tell someone?
So you lost your baby? That's crazy.
I wouldn't. So,
but everybody grieve different too, so that people can't push up on you and ask you to just be crying at them.
So y'all having it at funeral or any memorial or anything?
My mom is not doing anything until she gets something inside her hand saying she got a death certificate. She's not doing anything. And then
another thing, have y'all found any clues besides the school ID and stuff like that?
No.
Or do y'all feel like where do y'all even start type shit?
And that's the thing.
Where do you start besides
we don't know.
Besides the areas that she been in, the 3-mile park around with her friends. That's it.
Right.
Like
where else? It could be anywhere.
Because Naziyah, like y'all mother, we're mother. Our kids is on during the week. They on an I-10 bike team. You wanna come home, do your homework. That's it. On the weekend, on the weekend, you got a little bit more wiggle room to do whatever you want to do. Cool ass nigga.
She said that same thing on Mark D show. I don't know what she's saying though. High 10 by 10. I don't know what she's saying, but she said that on Mark D show. Of course, what sticks out to me, she talking about a death certificate. Her mother ain't gonna do nothing unless she got a death certificate. I do wonder if I do know, like, as far as collecting insurance money, they definitely need to be declared deceased, and you need that certificate. So I do wonder if she had her covered under life insurance. I do wonder that. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say yeah. I would think that Annette would have all those T's crossed and I's dotted on that. Please keep the thumbs up going up. Yes, thank y'all so much for everybody that's hitting the thumbs up. And shout out to my sleuths on the replay. Please help us get to 1,000 thumbs up. That is our goal, y'all. We want to see 1,000 thumbs up. Yeah, so that part about the niece, make that make sense, okay? How can I grieve when I'm still grieving my child? So, okay, if that's the case, if we are to believe what she's saying, like she was grieving, then that would mean that she lost her child before Naziyah went missing. And that would mean it would have had to been 2023. Unless you still grieving from 2023. That don't make sense. So I'm confused on when did she lose this pregnancy? Was it 2024 or 2023? We know that Naziyah went missing the first month of 2024. So it would have had to been in 2023, y'all, that she was pregnant, that Shannon was pregnant. If she was still grieving, she was still grieving to the point that she couldn't grieve her niece. So does that mean she blamed her niece for what happened? Because who said you can only grieve one person at a time? Have y'all ever heard that? Have you ever heard that you gotta wait until you're done grieving one person before you can grieve someone else? So proud to say she connected to that man. Ain't she? All 5 of them. All 5 of my kids by him. And it means absolutely nothing. How many of them is he taking care of? None of them. Besides his freaking way of taking care of them. Just to have a man around. I mean, you see how they look. Just ridiculous, man. Just to have a man around. She could have got a man better than that. She didn't care. I mean, what was most important to her was that man. Shout out to Too Blessed to Be Stressed in the building. How you doing, fam? Shout out to all the members, the moderators, the subscribers, the everybody. Thank y'all for being here. Yup, and she still wanted to deal with him. Exactly. She wore that like a badge of honor. I have 5 kids. All 5 of them is his. Yeah. But he don't want me. He want the kids. Like, girl, make it make sense. Make it make sense. And the twin was sitting there too with the blue hoodie on her head while they getting cussed out before school and prayer. Exactly. So you sit up there and posted that on Facebook like that was a good look. That's what I'm saying. They lack common sense because there is no way I would be talking to some strangers like that. And I mean, I'm presenting it as if what the female Cash said. She said she don't know them, and she said they not friends or whatever. She just put up on her. So I'm okay. Let's say that's true. You gonna sit up here and tell them and then hang out with them and all of that stuff they said they did? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. And I'm thinking, y'all, that because of the way Shannon said that, and I should have put that in there by itself, but I was trying to. I think it was 2023 that she lost the baby. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? LOL, yeah, she may be a little slow. That's exactly. That's his type. That's his type. It's a requirement. Exactly. I'm so made I mixed up my words. You so mad you mixed up your words? I don't think Jarvis either could have sent that girl or Shannon. And then, I don't know. I think Jarvis either could have sent that girl or Shannon and then know them because they seem so comfortable talking to them about all these topics. Yeah, but I mean, I gotta go back to what Janelle said when she was like, well, she told a neighbor some crazy stuff about some something like that happening, and a neighbor called her, or somebody called her, because she said she told one of my friends, or she told somebody, and they called me and told me. And so yeah, she just lacked common sense for sure. Shannon, you know Jarvis had a baby on the west side. That was so crazy too. And Shannon knew darn Oompa Loompa line. And look, they said if nobody knows what Jarvis is doing, she knows what Jarvis is doing. So yeah, I wonder about the death certificate. And also I heard Marquita say that Naziyah hangs out at a park called 3 Mile Park with her friends. I heard her say that. Let me pull that up. Hopefully y'all can see it. I can't. Well, I can see it on the other side. Let's see if it pop up over here. Okay. So the 3 Mile Park it just take 4 steps to get there. So right here, we on a street. We on Bedford. You go to Bedford and make a right. Wait, why it look like we backwards? Yeah, because we are. We coming from that other direction. So you'll turn left towards 3 Mile is the second step. And this is the third step. But I guess let me go back. Well, that's the street. We already know what that is. So she says she goes to the park. What, they had us going through a cut or something? Oh no, that's a street. Or is that an alley? This an alley. They got us coming off an alley. And then this is the park right here. And you could clearly see, you could see that sign before I even. So it's like it's stuff on every corner, like, because I see stuff there. It's like picnic tables over there or something. Play stuff, I guess. Let me look. Yep. That look like exercise bikes or something to me, or something. I don't know. It looked weird. But this is the park right here, though. It's called a 3 Mile, which I mean, it's called a 3 Mile Moonage Park. So that would be the park that she was talking about. Did y'all hear her say that? Yeah. What is that? Because it looked like this other thing, but it's not. It looked like the same type of design. Oh, shoot. So I mean, what's at this park? I mean, where is the park? Like, this is where it took me, but I don't see nothing going on here. What kind of park is this? Do y'all see a park? This look like a meetup spot to get into some trouble. It looked like park stuff down there, though. Let me see. Why it take me to that? Okay, so this park? I guess. It's on 3 Mile. Let me see what y'all saying. I remember that. Yep, she was. Hold on. Hey, Miss V, I'm good, hon, and you? Glad to catch you live. This case is so wild and sad. It really is. I'm happy you called me live, too. Good seeing you. It's always something going on with this case. Made me so mad. LOL, we couldn't even really hear Shannon. I know, right? Like, dang, that is annoying. Like, girl, why are you talking when she's talking? We only want to hear what she said, what they saying. And so I know that y'all heard all the other stuff. Like, I really wasn't that much interested in everything. I was just interested in what may have come out of their mouth. And once Naziyah started acting like she wanted to keep it, she snapped. Now, I don't think I heard her say that part. The girl said Shannon and Naziyah was pregnant at the same time, and Shannon acted like she was gonna abort hers to get a hold of pills. Yes, now I did hear something about that. 2 to the mouth and 2 to the bottom, but I didn't hear her say that. That I didn't hear that come out of Shannon's mouth. I heard the cash lady say it. And I think that the only thing that came out of her mouth is what I just played here. I'm gonna play it one more time, y'all. And I got some more stuff. Hold on.
Cool ass nigga, like pull up, you want to smoke,
He was most definitely
never
like,
seen no type of this side of him. What person, what man or woman inside their right mind is gonna say, hey, I'm a pedophile?
Yeah,
Still
nobody.
Nobody is gonna say, to come out and blatantly and say, oh, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? And like when I first met his sister, I reached out to her on Facebook. She is the first time she ever seen my daughter, my first child, when my daughter was 9 months.
You got some
old.
pretty ass
I
kids.
feel
You
like
and him
the
ain't got no kids together?
Who?
You and Jarvis?
All 5 of my kids belong to him.
Damn.
All 5 of them.
Damn.
All 5. And people keep saying it's like, oh, I'm not showing.
I feel like the sister,
no emotion. How can you? If I lost the baby before I even knew my own daughter, my own niece was gone. I was pregnant around the same time. I lost my baby last year.
That would have had to been 2023, y'all. She said before she even knew she was missing. That was 2023, just like Marquita said it was 2023 when she was gonna be moving. And then she started mentioning Jarvis's sister meeting her daughter at 9 months. I happened to be looking around, and I seen I seen pictures of her sister when she first seen the little girl. And I also ran across posts that Shannon was sending to the sister. Like, she was taking pictures of the little girl and tagging the auntie. Like, she was really kind of like thirsty to be a part of the family. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the vibes that it was getting, because she would like take a picture and then tag the auntie. And we see the picture of her when she came to visit. But I do wonder, what was she about to say? We didn't get that. We don't know what she was about to say. And one thing I noticed, when they went into the store, they talked to this guy. To me, he looked like somebody.
Did you know Naziyah Harris?
Was you here? Was y'all here when Naziyah Harris?
Did you know about her?
When the car wash was open?
what you said? What you talking about?
When the car place was open. Remember it was open? How long has it been shut down?
Long time.
Long time?
For real,
How
like
long?
when?
A year, 2 years?
Yeah, they just opened like 1 hour, maybe hour,
He said they open a couple hours and they close.
Okay, thank you.
Did you know Naziyah?
He said they open a couple hours and then they close. Like, that's a good way to not answer questions. Act like you don't speak or no English and don't know what the hell they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, he He actually looked like Frank to me. Now I ain't saying it is Frank, but he definitely looked like Frank to me. I'ma play it again, and I thought I put it in here differently, but I guess I didn't. Let's see. Oh shoot, is that? I'm gonna play it again. Do y'all remember what Frank looked like? Dang, I need to move some of this stuff. Hold on, let's do. So this is a picture of Jarvis when the baby was probably 6 to 9 months. Since we just heard her say that about his sister. This is the same time, around the time when he got pulled over by the cops too, with a baby. It's just so wild. So let me go through this right quick because I want to get rid of some stuff. So I happen to be looking around and I came across some stuff that Kenya had posted in 2023, which would be the same year that Shannon would have lost that baby, because ain't no way it would have been before Naziyah went missing because of what she just said. I mean, if we are to believe what just came out of her mouth. So y'all see the date, and I thought the date was very interesting because this date is